Welcome to Peg and Rob's Big Adventure. Hi, I'm Peg.
And I'm Rob.
And together we decided to give up work and pursue our passion for travel.
At the end of June 22, we left our home in Port Sunlight to live full-time in our motorhome.
This is a video diary of our journey.
And we'd love it if you could join us on our travels.
In last week's episode, we visited the beautiful city of Barcelona.
We stayed in Sitges.
And we met up with Rob's sister Sue and her family, and they all went paddleboarding.
It was like falling off a log. In this episode, we have a near miss.
We visit the best municipal pool ever.
We find an energy efficient washing machine that runs on beer.
We visit the magnificent palaces at Alhambra.
We spend time with our friends in the beautiful town of Ronda and meet Spud and Munch.
And have a brief stopover at Galvez, near Seville.
Yes, this does look like a desolate car park, but it's actually got quite a nice view. It's free to park, it's got lots of facilities which I'll go and have a look at later, free water, toilet emptying, etc. But it's also got a little something else, and we're going to go and take a look at that now. So there's the first proper glimpse. Okay, we made it to the pool side. It's €3.50 each to get in. This is a municipal pool, two pools actually, and they're really, really nice. Okay, so it's now on the spin cycle and rinse. It's quite an efficient machine. Uses very little electric. Runs on beer, a view, and the sun. We found this little site. This is the site recommended, it appears, by a lot of people to visit when going to Granada and Alhambra. Yeah, so as you can see, it's basically a car park with facilities for a motorhome. Okay, we've made it into Granada, and we're now by bus, and we're now looking for another bus, the C30 or C32. We've just literally missed three. So on our way to the bus stop, which we didn't actually know where it was, we've missed three buses. Come in, this is it. today, Peg?
Granada.
We're in Granada. It's been 42 degrees, so this just had to be done. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. Cheers. We like to play a little game, which is guess, whatever it is, we like to guess what the cost is going to be. Whoever's furthest away from whatever the bill is has to pay. So Peg's going €20 without a tip. For some bizarre reason, I'm going to go 25. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, €18. So €18. So I'm the loser. I'm paying.
Pero no entendemos.
Just want to show you the oranges on the trees outside the supermarket by where we're staying, just outside of Granada. Film. Rob's just having a go at doing the freshly squeezed orange juice, which is something we've not tried before. Doesn't look like the machine's doing an awful
I
lot.
think it's already done. It's magic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Atención, por favor, señor Luis, comunique con la carnicería.
We headed to Ronda to meet up with our friends, Jeannie and Ian Edwards, and their family.
We were staying at their daughter Liz and her husband Rob's place near Ronda. We also met Jess, Jeannie and Ian's other daughter there too, and her son Charlie.
There were a few obstacles to overcome. Our host Rob wasted no time and cut down branches from his fig tree at the drive's entrance. And there were a lot of branches along the driveway that were potential hazards to our motorhome.
Thankfully, Ian helped us by using a long pole to hold the branches away from our moho.
Okay, so in Ronda, we've just had a lovely tapas meal and we're playing our favourite game, Guess the Price of the Bill. So, I can't play because I know what the price of the bill was. Peg, what do you reckon?
Completely underestimated, I think, because I went for €24.
€24. This is excluding tip, of course.
I said 26, but I've changed my mind.
Oh, then you can't do that.
So Jeannie's now going to go
I'm saying
I'll have to stick at 26 then.
26 and
I'm
Ian?
going 35.
35. Well, I can reveal that the person who won't be doing the washing up tonight is Ian, because it was exactly €35. You've now discovered another one of Ian's talents.
Yeah.
That is a spectacular bridge. the camera over there and go,
Oh, where is that? I can't even see where it is.
Cheers.
On the corner.
On the edge. On the...
Oh, there.
I can't even see where it is. Are we all in it, Rob? Cheers. Are we all in it?
Yeah, I think so. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, we're just getting ready to leave Ronda. We've got a couple of issues. One is the water tank's leaking. We were aware that was a little bit of a problem, but when we arrived here, it appeared to be flooding out. We seem to have lost a quarter of a tank before it stopped. So we're just refilling now before we leave, even though we actually haven't used any since we last left our last site, as we've been looked after in this lovely home for the last couple of days. We've got another issue as well that we're keeping our eye on, and that's one of the steadies, similar to what you get on a caravan, dropped on the back and was scraping on the ground when we entered our previous site. So we've wound that back up, but it's a bit of a concern that it could drop again while we're driving along. Anyway, we'll see how we get on, and today we're off to Seville. Fantastic.
I am now.
So Ian and I have had a walk through the strategy.
Oh, have you?
Let's see what happens. He's going to be at certain strategic points at different... Oh, there's Charlie.
See you, Charlie.
See you, Charlie.
Bye. Have a good holiday. I'm getting footage of this, Ian. I'm getting footage of this.
That thick one, you'll brush that one, but I can't do anything about that one.
That's it. Woohoo! It's in me.
I want to miss Ian though,
Yeah.
as well.
How long as you reach, Ian?
I can't reach that now.
Okay.
This is the final hurdle.
See you, Jeannie.
Thank you.
Ta-da!
We all good?
Sorry, thank you. Drive on the right.
One of the problems I mentioned that we had in Ronda is that leg. So we've got a leg either side on the rear of the motorhome. They wind down just the same as you would on any caravan, but this one actually came down while we were travelling, and it hit the ground when we went over a bump and we just didn't know what was happening. So I've wound it back up again, but I think it really needs further investigation, because we certainly wouldn't want that dropping down again. It could be very dangerous.
We're in a suburb of Sevilla called Galvez or Galvez. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's Gelves. And we have got a beautiful riverside stroke harbour spot here. The price per night is 16 euros?
16 euros.
Plus 3 for electric, which we're more than happy with. There's a shower block down there, there's toilets, there's washing machines as well. So it's mainly the facilities for the harbour, but they're letting motorhomes stay here too. And it's absolutely gorgeous. For the first time in ages, there's Rob. We're on our own, and most of the time we've been out with people who speak really good Spanish. We've been with Rob's sister and brother-in-law, brother-in-law speaks really good Spanish. We were out with other friends. We were out with Jeannie and Ian and their daughters, and Elizabeth and her husband Rob speak really good Spanish. Tonight we're out on our own. We've just tried to order food. Fortunately, the waiter was really understanding and we could point to things on the menu.
He didn't understand any English, but it sounded convincing.
And we were also told when we were in France, actually, it was really useful because Karen and Daryl's daughter Laura told us about an app that you can have.
Oh yeah, fabulous app.
So
yeah.
that's been really helpful for translating the menus. So hopefully we're getting something that we might like. Anyway, we'll see shortly.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So we've gone Spanish tapas. Now, I would say that despite our best efforts, gracias, thank you. Despite our best efforts with Google Translate, probably none of the dishes are what we imagined, but they're all really nice. So we've really enjoyed it. So every dish has been a surprise. Right, it's that time of the evening, or the meal, I should say, when we're guessing what the bill's going to come to. I thought I was ordering chips. It was actually mackerel in potatoes and red onion. So it just shows you, don't trust Google Translate for everything that you read. So here we go. Peg says how much, Peg?
27.
27 for Peg. I'm going €22. So watch this space and we'll see who's nearest. The moment of truth, the bill is on its way. Are you worried? Peg's confident. Let's see where this goes. €22 for me, 27 for Peg. Right. Gracias. And the survey is in. Peg is wrong. I'm pleased to report Peg is wrong. It wasn't €25 at all, was it, Peg? What did you say?
I said 27.
Oh, you said 27?
Yeah, and it's 27.10.
Peg was 10 cents out.
How much were you out?
I was out more than 10, so I'm doing the washing up tonight. Peg's right again.
It's the paying of the bill you do.
I'm paying the bill. Hope you enjoyed that.
Next time, we encounter a low bridge.
A misunderstanding in Portugal results in a fine. Okay, we're absolutely gutted here.
Our day doesn't go to plan in Arranches.
Things look up when we meet up with Peg's brother, sister-in-law, niece and her fiancé in Portugal.
And we visit the coastal city of Porto and marvel at its medieval Riviera.
Thanks for watching.
Please like and subscribe.